Hi everyone, my name is Celeste Gomez. I run City of Angels Orphanage in Tijuana, Mexico with my husband. And I was working out this morning. I was watching the Magic Pill documentary, and it talks a lot about nutrition and how we are running our lives by sugar. And well, I'm trying to live this healthy lifestyle. It's really hard living in an orphanage. Sometimes I don't have the money to buy the right meat or the right um, fruits or veggies that I need. And as I was watching the documentary, I started to think about my daughter, because in this documentary you can see some kids that are in autism spectrum, and how food impacts their lives. This movie shows how if you take the sugar out of their lives, they have improvements in their development. So I started to think about my daughter, and I was like, oh my gosh, do feed my daughter with goldfish and sometimes Doritos or candy, or because in an orphanage it's really really easy to get candy. It's all over, and I don't know. People think that because the kids live in an orphanage, they never get to eat candy. That's a lie. All the people that goes into an orphanage, they bring bags of candies, and well, yeah, I was thinking about my daughter, and then I started to think about the kids in our orphanage and how they behave, and how we don't see many improvements in their behaviors. And I had to stop. I was running and I had to stop because I wanted to cry. Why is that? It's because we do not have the money enough to pay for good food, like quality food. We run all by donations, and the usual donations are pastas and beans and rice, and well, that's pretty much it. And pancake mix and all these things that are not there are great, but I started to think about how we are not helping our kids, um, giving them healthy foods. And it's really hard to explain how I feel, because sometimes we have to worry more about how we are going to pay our bills instead of the quality of the food they need. And it's really hard for us to put the seed in their minds that they need to be healthy. Even for me, I was a vegetarian when I got to the orphanage, and I had to stop because we don't have that much veggies every day. It's really hard to get veggies, fruits, and then I had to eat, like, I don't know, ham and sausage, burgers and hot dogs because they're cheap. And I gained so much weight, like so much, like 20 pounds in, I don't know, 3 weeks or something. And my metabolism is really different than a kid's metabolism. They don't gain weight that hard because they run all day, but the quality of the food is just not good. And we as adults, we need to think about that. It's like in the documentary I heard something that was like a wow for me. It was like, if you want to build a house with bricks, but someone brings like foam balls, and there you go, you can do it with this, well, the house is gonna be standing, but it's not gonna be quality. It's gonna tear apart in some years. And the reason why we have to go to the doctor like once a week easily, and we also have to pay for the doctor and medicine. So why we don't invest in food instead of doctors and pills, and just give them the ADD tag on their foreheads, and just, oh, you all have ADDs. It's not true. It's just because all of the candy they're consuming. And I don't know, I just want to expose this situation because it's really easy to go to an orphanage and, oh, I brought candy and this and that. But yeah, but you get to leave, and then we stay with these kids that don't want to go to bed until 10 p.m. and they are really hyperactive all the time, and it's because we are creating addicts. Sorry for my English, but we want to take these kids out of drugs, prostitution, or I don't know, vulnerable situation, but we are creating addicts, and it's really powerful what I'm saying, because when they don't get like the sugar they need, they're all craving for it, and it's just it's too hard for me to see that. I was a sugar, and I am a sugar addict still, but I'm trying. But I'm an adult, They're kids. They're so vulnerable, and they don't get to choose what they eat or what they drink. And why is that? Because they're in an orphanage. We feed them all the same, and we are really trying to make a difference in their lives. And I think, holistically speaking, if we don't attack that area in their lives, it's the same. They can be lawyers or psychologists or this and that, but if they're sugar addicts, well, it's really gonna be hard for them to succeed. So yeah, I just wanted to expose this, and if you want to help, just contact us. And yeah, I think the unhealthy lifestyle is everywhere, but these kids are so vulnerable and they've been through so much, and they deserve better. So we want to give them better at City of Angels Orphanage. And if you want to help, just go to cityofangelscj.com and click and donate, and make a tag for food, like healthy food. So thank you so much for watching, and well, bye.